You know why I like Fridays? Obviously, there's a lot of sport. With Moreno, of course, all the best to the netball teams. South Africa up against Wales about 5 o'clock this afternoon, by the way, in the netball, if you are following that. Apart from the great sport on Fridays, it's when I get a chance to interview some amazing artists here in South Africa as I open up the blinds for us behind. Why? Because we need all the light we can to be shining on this next man. A fabulous Friday music interview ahead of his performance in just a moment. Not just his performance, of course. We're going to talk about that. Welcome to musician and composer ONESIMUS, making time for us this morning. And in South Africa, morning. Good to have you with us. Like the suit, I like the threads.
I like how you're wearing it.
Yeah, I like how I wear it. I need to be wearing what you're wearing. So viewers haven't seen this part, they never will, but you're doing a performance for us later. You're going to tell us who you're with. Yeah. I recognize the sound, I recognize the voice right away. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're not staying here. You're here just for a while, or are you based here?
My record label is from here.
And how's it going?
It's going good. A big shout out to my record label, Melody Music, Motherland Lands, for supporting such a talent, and I'm enjoying my time still.
Yeah, it looks like you're enjoying your time as well. So, I mean, your music, you brought it all the way over. I mean, we know about the Malawi roots as well. Tell me about that as well, because I can hear that coming through. I always have images of Dan Moyane, one of our anchors here. He loves that kind of music as well. But give me the Malawi roots.
Born and bred in Malawi, Blantyre. Started music when I was very young. It's in the family, and you know, my mom always encouraged me, like, yeah, no, leave my son, let him sing. Everybody else didn't like it.
They didn't like it?
Yeah, but you know, that's the beauty about mothers, you know. So that's all about it. Yeah.
How old were you?
That time I was 13.
13, a youngster.
Yeah, that's very.
So was there a musical family, or were you the one that stood out?
I think I'm the one that I stood out, but my mom would do music in the family, but it was not that big. It was just in the family, you know, inborn talent, singing in the house, and then I'd be climbing on tables and singing. Everybody's like, no, chase this boy out.
Because you're on the table. I think that was the problem. It wasn't the singing, it's because you're on the furniture. That was the problem. What was the Malawi music scene like when you were 13 and younger? Where was I'm trying to figure out where the inspiration was.
You know, I've always looked up to great musicians from the country. There's Lucius Banda, Wambali Nkandawire. The late Wambali Nkandawire is such a great musician. He passed on. You know, it was just I was just admiring such people, looking at them and wanting to be and to express myself. Growing up, it was just music inside me, and little by little started going to the studio, singing in the choir, singing at school. You know, national anthem, be the one to lead the national anthem, and then such a great experience to where we are now.
And now, of course, household name. Here you are in South Africa. Why the move to SA? What was the thinking behind that?
My record label.
But why here? I mean, you couldn't have a record label in Malawi, or?
I had a record label there, so Mr. Lance spotted me from Malawi, and then it's like, oh no, this is our guy.
This is how do you combine the two? Do you feel like you need to? Do you feel a pressure that you're from Malawi, record labels here? Do you feel there's a bit of a pressure, a bit of a tug and war?
Not really, because you know we are all Africans at the end of the day, and I can, you know, Malawi is 2 hours away from me. So there's no pressure. You know. I love it like that.
So you're going to be performing for us later, as I mentioned. You know that when I ask an artist and the song's title is My Woman, there's a story there. Come on, spill the beans. This is the new one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a new song. Dropped midnight.
Last night?
Yeah, last night, midnight. Yeah, it's available on YouTube, on all digital platforms, featuring Malume Vector, Lizwi, and Janta. Yeah.
What's the story? I'm not going to let you go. I know you gave me it dropped at midnight. You're like, maybe Gareth will leave me alone now.
No, My Woman is a song that talks about a man appreciating the beauty of a woman, you know, the stamina that a woman has, you know. It's just appreciating the glory of a woman, appreciating what they do, how she is into my life. So that's what the story about. And being Women's Month next month, I guess that could be the right song.
It is the right song, it's the right timing as well. We're going to ask you to be performing that for us in a couple of moments. But I also want to make sure that people, apart from going and downloading My Woman, as you say, on YouTube, they can watch it there, all the digital platforms, I'm guessing Spotify and all the online platforms, wherever you can find that. Where can people see you? Like, not, I don't mean on the socials. Like, where are you performing? Where can someone, after today's performance, they're going to want to come see you live. So where are you going to be?
On the 19th of August, performing at the Shades of Pink with Somizi. It's going to be at Emperor's Palace in Johannesburg. That's on the 19th of August, yeah. That's where they can catch me.
Fantastic.
Live, definitely.
Life is moving on. As I say goodbye to you, you're going to get ready for this now. I want to give credit where credit's due. The shout out, the kudos to the gents joining you, singing the song. Tell me about them quickly.
Yes, Malume Vector is the biggest artist, if it's not one of, but to me, you know, he's just an incredible artist from Lesotho. He's been making music, he's been making rounds. You know, we met and we're friends, and we're always in the studio together. He's a great guy. When it comes to Lizwi is an upcoming artist all the way from Durban. Such a great singer. I love his melodies, I love his energy. And Janta is from Malawi, he's my fellow countryman. One of the biggest artists in Malawi as well.
And this is where you get to hang out with them as well. Great talents along with you, of course, as well. You're going to be doing that song for us, My Woman. I feel like I can't pull off Dropped at Midnight, but I'm going to give it a go. Dropped at Midnight last night. You can go and find it. I don't think I'm cool enough or street enough to pull it off. But it's there. You can go look at it. You can go download it on ONESIMUS. Thank you very much.
Thank
all the
you so
best,
much,
mate.
Gareth.
I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah.
That performance coming up for you in a couple of minutes. They've done their sound checks. They're happy with it. It's going to be live here on eNCA in a couple of minutes from now.